Start punching in those numbers into Google together with the computer's manufacturer. You will eventually discover which is the model number. Type the computer's model number and manufacturer into Google along with the word specification. It won't be long before you're looking at a page with details about your computer. The most critical of those details is the motherboard's model number. I, for instance, have a compact Presario, and my model number is SR5-710Y. Details regarding your motherboard and compatible parts usually come in the documentation that came with your computer. I type all of this in, together with the word specifications. I discover that my computer has a motherboard whose model number is MCP61PM-HM. Your computer may also come with user's guides that can be found in the Start button option. Check for user's guides or documentation. After discovering your motherboard's model, type it into Google, together with the word specifications again. Here is the page from HP.com regarding my motherboard. This will tell you what kind of parts are compatible with your motherboard. To begin upgrading and replacing components of your computer, remove the computer's case or side panel. This usually involves unscrewing two conspicuous screws in the back of your computer. The removal of the computer's side panel exposes the internals of the PC. A couple words of caution in regards to PC repair. First, ensure the computer is unplugged. Secondly, make flesh contact with the computer's metal chassis or frame every once in a while. This will ground out high voltage static electricity that may have been built up in your body. Static electricity can easily exceed 5,000 volts, which can damage the microscopic transistors within the computer circuitry. Because of this, it is important that you grab all circuit boards and cards on the sides, minimizing your contact with any metal part on the circuit. In order to upgrade or replace your RAM memory, first ensure that the RAM you choose is compatible with your motherboard. For instance, my motherboard uses DDR2 memory, and only 3 types of DDR2 memory are compatible with my motherboard. First, press down on the clips on both sides of the RAM cards. This will liberate and slightly raise the RAM. Then, grabbing from the sides, pull the cards out. The RAM is installed in the computer the same way, but in reverse. Notice the notches on the RAM card. Let these notches guide which way the RAM should be placed in the slot. If you are trying to install incompatible RAM, these notches will disallow the installation. To install a new video, audio, or Ethernet card into the computer, find the appropriate expansion slot that card will be installed into. There are 3 types of expansion slots these days: PCI, PCI Express, and AGP. You will typically find only a single PCI Express or AGP expansion slot, but you will often find many regular PCI slots. Video cards, especially the newer ones, tend to be designed for PCI Express slots, often called PCIe. Sound cards tend to plug into both PCIe and regular PCI slots, while most upgrade cards, like Ethernet cards, tend to plug into regular PCI slots. Open up an expansion slot in the back by unscrewing and removing a single metal guard. Then, lay the card into the slot, pressing evenly on both sides. You will feel the card snap into place. If you find yourself putting too much pressure on the card, make sure that the card and notches on the card are aligned to the slot. After installing the new card, the software that came with the upgrade should then be installed. This software contains the driver for your device. Many things like RAM and processors need no drivers after installation, while most other devices come with software and documentation. It is important to keep the documentation, and especially the software that comes with your newly acquired device. In regards to DVD players and hard drives, they are usually connected to the computer using SATA connectors or an IDE cable. SATA cables are narrow, while IDE cables are extremely wide. SATA cables are easily connected, but you may find yourself buying an extra SATA cable because not every device that requires them includes them. IDE cables, which you will mainly find on older computers, are a bit trickier. On the back of an IDE-oriented device, you'll find a series of jumper pins, usually labeled MA, SA, and CS. One of these three sets of jumper pins will have a jumper. A jumper is a small square object that can be removed and placed on any of the three sets of jumpers. The correct position of the jumper is relative to which plug on the IDE cable the device is connected to. On an IDE cable, you'll typically find three plugs. Two are closer together, while one is a bit isolated. This isolated plug is the one that connects to the motherboard. The plug in the middle is the slave, while the remaining plug is the master. So, if your new DVD burner is connected to the middle IDE plug, make sure the jumpers in the back of the device is on the two slave pins. Both IDE and SATA plugs have notches, ensuring they cannot be hooked up incorrectly. Freeware is software that is completely free. No demos, no trial versions, just free software. Many people foolishly buy software when there's a suitable freeware replacement. Although freeware doesn't tend to be rich in features, there's surely plenty of it. Here's a small list of freeware software titles that you may find useful. Virtual Dub, AnyVideo Converter, Freestar. These are video converters. These programs convert one video file format into another video file format. DVD Shrink, AVI to DVD. These two programs convert common video file formats into true DVD format. This allows you to convert any video file on the internet into DVD video that can be viewed on any DVD player. Audacity and Darkwave are two programs used to record and edit audio, along with create music. They can also be used to convert audio files into different formats. Winamp and VLC are two media players. Both are rich with features. Photoscape is an image editing utility. The aforementioned ImageBurn is an excellent disk burning program. Magic Disk, also called Magic ISO, is a program that mounts ISO files as virtual disk drives. This program is very useful when downloading software or video games on the internet. OpenOffice is a free and robust version of Microsoft's Office. 7-Zip is an archiving program that is used to open and create zip and RAR files. TeamViewer is a program that allows you to remotely control a distant computer over the internet. TrueCrypt, Trilogy EC Pro, and Cryptainer Free are encryption programs. Encryption scrambles your data using a password. These programs can make individual files and entire folders encrypted, along with encrypted emails and other communications. PC Tools Firewall is a robust firewall program. Spybot and Adaware are two anti-spyware programs. I recommend Spybot. PacketMon is a network monitoring program. It reports incoming and outgoing internet communications. RegCleaner is a utility that repairs registry errors, another common cause of computer slowdown.